These water tanks from Land Life Company help seedlings get started in arid areas. Fresh Coast Capital uses nature to clean up pollution. These companies aim to make a profit from reviving degraded land. They're featured in the new World Resources Institute report, The Business of Planting Trees. Lead author Sophia Faruqi says it's
the first ever look at commercial businesses that restore forests and farmland.
Faruqi says 2 billion hectares worldwide are deforested, eroded, or otherwise degraded. That land is needed to feed a growing population, clean the air and water, and soak up greenhouse gases. She says governments have pledged billions of dollars to reverse the trend.
Now we have commitments from the public sector to restore an area larger than South Africa. But we don't know how this can happen without the private sector. In fact, it can't.
So Faruqi and colleagues set out to find companies already working in what they call the restoration economy. It's a pitch to investors who may be reluctant to put money into this area.
Here is an opportunity that is as yet mostly undiscovered.
The report features some new business models. Instead of giant plantations, Komaza plants small patches of trees on thousands of small farms in Kenya. Then there are companies like the Brinkman Group, which has been replanting clear-cut forests in Canada for decades. It recently began harvesting sustainable, high-value wood in Central America that was planted 2 decades ago, says founder Dirk Brinkman.
And the returns on investment are pushing 10% plus. And this is a bit surprising for some looking at this, that this is actually possible, but it takes time to prove this.
Those long timelines may discourage many investors. And the countries that need restoration the most often have problems with governance and unclear land ownership. Restoration is still risky business. Only 5 of the 14 companies in the report disclosed a profit. Investors may need more proof of success before they dive in, says Yale University economist Mushfiq Mubarak.
I'm glad that the ideas are now out there. However, I prefer to see a next step of gathering quantitative information.
For companies that can make it work, though, he says the 2 billion hectares of degraded land offer a giant opportunity. Steve Baragona, VOA News.